We're going to start our neck fade with the wall magic clips lever all the way closed. And we're going to start our first guideline within our fade process. Just keep in mind when you're cutting and fading, you want to keep a comb or brush in your left hand just to keep the hair organized and laid down throughout the whole process. The reason why we have our lever all the way closed is because the more closed that the clipper is, the more hair is going to take off. We're going to start our fade as light as possible at the bottom. Next, we're going to open our lever fully open and start our next guideline about a 1/4 inch above our first guideline. Next, we're going to put our lever slightly under close and take out any dark lines that we see within our fade so far. You want to do this using the corner of your blade on each side and just use a flick out motion to just take out any lines you see. Next, we're going to throw in our one guard with the lever fully open, and we're going to use that to remove the bulk of hair that's right below the top of the ear and right above our most recent guideline. And since we're fading, you want to go against the grain of the hair. So if you see the hair flowing in one direction, you want to cut against that direction of the hair. And again, we're scooping out using our corners and just cleaning up our fade. Next, we're going to close our one guard all the way. Just use the same method that we used in the beginning to clean up any dark lines that we see within our fade. And also just keep in mind that the fade should not pass the top of the earlobe. Just paying attention to detail, I like to take the Indie Fade Master and kind of use it as an eraser to take out any leftover dark lines I might have in my fade. You can open and close the lever as you please, just depending on how high or low your leftover dark lines are. Next, we're going to throw in our number 2 guard with the lever halfway open, and we're going to use this to knock out the line at the top of the fade. And as you're doing this, you want to continue to use your flick out motion and just lightly graze the hair to create a nice transition from light to dark all the way across. Next, we're going to throw in our one guard with the lever fully open, and we're going to use that to remove the bulk of hair that's right below the top of the ear and right above our most recent guideline. And since we're fading, you want to go against the grain of the hair. So if you see the hair flowing in one direction, you want to cut against that direction of the hair. And again, we're scooping out using our corners and just cleaning up our fade. Next, we're going to close our one guard all the way. Just use the same method that we used in the beginning to clean up any dark lines that we see within our fade. And also just keep in mind that the fade should not pass the top of the earlobe. So for the next part of the cut, moving on, we're going to start our high taper fade with the wall magic clip lever all the way closed. And we're going to place our first guideline right above the earlobe. You want to make sure to get this guideline as light as possible at the bottom of the fade, and just continue to cut and comb as you go, just to keep the hair laid down and organized. And this part right here is optional, but sometimes I like to take my shape up clippers and just line up the box and where I'm fading at, just to get a good idea of how high or low I should go with my fade and where my fade will land at when it's done. And I think it's a great technique to use if you're just now starting off. So for the next step of our transition, we're gonna take our wall magic clip, lever fully open. We're gonna start our second guideline just slightly above our first initial guideline. You just wanna make sure to keep everything in a smaller space because we have a smaller canvas to work with. You wanna continue to use your flick out motion in the corner of your blade and just start the next process. Next, we're going to use our one guard with the lever halfway open instead of fully open, just because we're working with a smaller space. There's no need to go too high. And we're going to use this guard to start the next part of our fade. Right here, as you can see, I'm closing my lever just to take out any lines that I might see that's under our last guideline. Going back to my indie fade master with the lever fully open and no guard, I'm going to use this as an eraser to take out any smaller lines I might see in my fade so far, just at the very bottom. And as you can see, we're repeating the same steps that we use in our neck fade. You want to use your number 2 guard with the lever closed or open just to blend out the top of the fade and create the rest of our transition. And you want to continue to use your flick out motion just to create a nice blend. Here, as you can see, I'm closing my lever just to take out any lines that I might see that's under our last guideline. So y'all, most importantly, before you trim down your client's hair, you want to always comb through it first, just to keep the hair organized and lift it up so it's easier for the clipper to cut through it. And we're going to use our one guard with the lever fully open and trim our client's hair down wavelength. So when you're trimming down your client's hair, you want to not only continue to comb through it as you go, but you also want to follow the grain of hair, especially if they have waves. You want to cut in the direction of their wave pattern all the way throughout the whole trim down. Alright, so next we're going to shape up our neck fade using our Andy GTX T outliners. And what you want to do is just lightly tap, press and pull away from the client's natural line that surrounds their fade, and just clean up the hair that's under the fade.
I can't believe this Drake right here.
When you're starting to shape up around the client's ear, you want to just use the corner of your blade and just lightly tap around the edge of it and not go up too high. So as we all may know, the most important part of the haircut that pulls everything together is the shape up. And what you want to do is start in the center of the client's head and just lightly tap, press, and pull away from their natural line and just follow it all the way across. I just want y'all to keep in mind to try to keep the line as natural as possible. But when you're going into the corners, you want to slightly tilt your blade upward because technically the forehead is round, so you're not really cutting straight across. Once you're starting to shape up the boxes, you want to tilt your blade sideways and kind of create a right angle with the top of the line. You want to just keep this part as natural as possible. Alright, so we're going to finish the cutoff by using a razor. You want to make sure your pinky is locked in at the bottom, your 3 fingers are on top, and you keep the blade at a 45-degree angle. And you also want to use your thumb to spread out the skin, so that way it's easier for the blade to glide across the skin.
I can't believe this Drake right here.
Just always remember when you're using a razor to spread out the skin as tightly as possible, and just make sure that you always pull the skin in the opposite direction of which your razor. Alright y'all, so this is our final product. I definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in on my first video. And anything I use in this video I will definitely link in the description. And make sure y'all like, share, and comment, and subscribe for more content.